I love you, you beautiful bastard.
Ah, that's kind.
Johnny, Junie boy.
Johnny Junie boy. Oh, that's very generous of you. Jose Julio SF. Thanks for the donation, dude. I appreciate that. Okay. Alright, so we're getting at least a best of 5. Let's do it. At least a best of 5. Then when they're losing the best of 5, they're probably gonna win another. Make it a best of 7. Ooh. The fighting talk from Snasky is constantly freezing. I would try and drop the quality. I'm not sure what the problem is. It might be Twitch or something. I don't know what it is. We're gonna give this one a go though. We're just gonna get started on the show match. Snasky pretty confident that his team's gonna 4-0. His team is of course Denmark. Snasky playing alongside Pondex and Nick B, who is also Maestro, or more commonly known as Maestro. Maestro, Snasky, Pond. That's the Denmark team that I've played on my stream twice before, I believe. They lost a game to Sweden, and they won a game versus... Who did they beat? They beat the Netherlands or something? I can't remember who they beat, actually. Oh, great. So Maestro's not actually here. But on the other side of the field, Sebadam is going to be playing for England today, alongside Bluey and Devo. Looks like Maestro is not even here, but Denmark might just 2v3 this. I'm not sure. Yeah, Maestro's back, so Denmark, bit of a false start, but they went for it regardless. And Maestro going for a bit of a pinch to clear, unable to get it. Whoa, a bit of a fortunate block by Maestro. He's going to need some backup though. The ball very much over his head right now. And Pond trying to pass the ball at a defense. Snasky a little bit behind him. It's a good air roll by Pond to barely get something on that ball, take it away from Sebadam. Sebadam and Devo both backing off. This is a bit dangerous, but it looks like both teams are going to try and feel each other out for the time being. Very defensive formations to start off the game. And apologies if anybody's having lag on Twitch. There's not a lot that I can do about that at the moment. I think it might be Twitch having issues. It might be my internet, but I don't know what it is. All streams are broken. Okay, it's Twitch issues. Well, we'll just try and bear with... We'll just try and power through it. If you guys miss something, my apologies. This is going to be 1-0 for Denmark. Very good pass, actually. Maestro cheating up the pitch, and he finds that curve. That's a beautiful pass by Maestro. Snasky got that served up to him on a silver platter. Couldn't miss from there. Beautiful aerial by Maestro, though, to get that set up. Find the curve quite perfectly. England struggling, much as they did against Scotland. But they've got a long time to get this one sorted out. Devo did say that he might have to go at some point. But for now, we're going to do at least a best of 5, he said. And that was before Snasky called them out and said, well, we might as well do best of 7 because we're going to 4-0 you guys anyway. They're off to a good start. This is what they would want if they're going to go for a 4-0. Very young team here for England. Bluey is 15 years old, Devo 17. Sebadam is, I believe, 16. So average age 16. Pretty young lineup compared to the Danes. And a bit of a giveaway right there. Devo, no reason to hit that ball straight to Snasky, but he just goes for the power shot. Did not hit it over the top of his opponent, though. Just on Devo camera right now. He's surveying the field very well. So we're just going to leave it on his camera. Oh, that's a beautiful pop. And he's going to do it again. Snasky does back off. Fake challenge. Got Devo to bite. Sebadam's getting bumped in the midfield. Dangerous position for England. They need to recover pretty fast. But this is a big overextension by Denmark now. Big overextension. They're going to give up pressure pretty much immediately. It seems like England are starting to get together some pressure of their own. Blue with the pinch center ball to Sebadam. And now Devo with the chance. He's going to try the double touch off the backboard. The Devo special. He can't get it this time. Looking for the boost on the exit, but he can't find it because it is not there. This is quite an interesting game. Looks like England are starting to find their stride. The Danes need to be careful because England are starting to create chances. This defensive posture will only work so long as they can actually intercept England's passes. But if England start to get the passes and the team play is going, this could be danger for the Danes. Devo seems to be dribbling the ball out of defense a lot more now. And there's the passing play. Sebadam does get intercepted by Snasky. Gotta look out for those Devo dribbles. Oh my goodness, Bully with the interception while in the air. That's pretty insane. Oh, and apparently Sebadam is streaming. Thanks for letting me know in the chat. So maybe his stream's not lagging as badly as mine is. So if you want to watch this game and my stream is lagging, definitely go check out Sebadam's Twitch. he is live streaming. And if you're watching this on YouTube, assuming that the content doesn't get completely lagged out on the recording, oh, the Devo dribbles and threes. He's just gone 1v3. Beautiful play by Devo. Straight down the middle. Efficiency to the maximum. The demo on, I believe it was Maestro, got that one started up. Snasky just got done in the midfield, though. That's a great play by Devo. He's been consistently dribbling the ball this series, or this game so far. I'm wondering if that's just something that he's employing because Denmark are backing off so much, or if that's something that he's added into his threes game as of late. Gonna be paying a lot of attention to that. It's working great so far. More demos. Bluey behind enemy lines, looking for the demolitions. But they have to remember, this is still all tied up. Although England have had all the momentum, Denmark could steal this with 1 goal. And they are a very dangerous team. They play together a lot. These guys were actually playing ranked threes before I even asked them if they wanted to come on stream. I was checking if Maestro wanted to 1v1 against Sebedam, and then he said, no, I don't want to ditch my buddies Snasky and Pond. I was like, oh, you're playing with Snasky and Pond? Well, how about we get an international show match? And they go, and they very kindly obliged. I love watching these guys play. It's awesome to see a team of nationals coming together, giving it a bash in Rocket League. I'd love to see more teams like that in the future that's representing their countries. I feel like that's something the fans could absolutely get behind. Snasky's gonna pre-jump this. He's on the line. Oh, just off the crossbar. Beautiful shot by Snasky. So close. England are flailing now. Blue should have a good clear to the side. You were the one who suggested the song that crashed the stream. Twitcher does have an issues. We're gonna just power through that. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully the Twitch servers can survive. Apologies for this unfortunate mishap. And there's the 1 goal, stealing the game like I talked about. Pondix beautifully intercepted. He waits for the soft clear, gets the center ball straight towards Maestro. Notice Maestro is actually positioned to the back of the box right there. It's a position that's very variable. He can go up towards the back post or the front post, depending on where the ball ends up. I'm actually very surprised to see Maestro cheating to the side there. It's a very aggressive face-off, especially when you're winning the game by 1 with 9 seconds left. This should be game for Denmark. They've got the lead and the ball in the opposition half. 1-0 for the Danes. England had a little bit of pressure in the middle of that game, but they weren't able to keep up the pressure towards the end. Right, how do I do this overlay? There it is. Oh, it's a bit of it looks a bit funny. It looks a bit funny with that funny line. What happens if I like make a space here? Does it look better? I don't even know. It still doesn't look good. It still looks stupid. This might work. This is the first time I've tried this overlay. What if I do this? What if I put a colon in there? Does that look any better? It still looks absolute garbage. Why are zeros so bad? Ah, we'll just go for this. Zeros are so annoying. Is there a Northern Ireland team? I don't know any Northern Irish players.
So I donate again. Moi boy, moi boy, moi.
Moi boy, moi boy, moi. Welcome to the donations. Yeah, you did donate. Yeah, I saw that. I'm sorry if you missed it because of lag, but I saw the first donation. I appreciate that though. Thank you so much for the kind donations. Johnny, you're garbage. Thanks for being honest, my man. I'm glad that somebody is calling me out on my garbage. Johnny Bandol, if that's how you can't watch the stream, for goodness sake, Twitch, let me down. Twitch has let me down. So far so good though for the Danes. Snasky did say they were going to win 4-0 and it was a bit of a close game 1. We did see the Devo dribble starting to come in with quite a lot of success. Bluey's maybe going to take this away from Sebedam. Thankfully he doesn't. I don't know if these guys are on comms, but if they are, I'm pretty sure Sebedam just called leave, 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 leave. Because he had a great open net shot here. Bluey backflipped out of that. I've got to think that he left that for Seb. You haven't heard the 6-month celebration, but you have the 6-month icon. You might have subbed on your while I was away. I'm sorry you didn't get the 6-month celebration though. Congrats on 6 months, and thanks for the continued support, Halfway Dead. Appreciate that. Sebedam's got another high aerial above the Danes' net. Good to see Devo not overcommitting here. He doesn't get the power clear that he's looking for. Has to get bailed out by Sebedam. And Blue just tossing his camera to the side there. Just having a quick bit of APM spam. Devo, of course, one of the fastest players in the world at the moment. He's been having a lot of success in 1v1s on my stream recently. Oh, he gets the reverse aerial out of nowhere. Another open net for Sebedam. Second goal of the game for Sebastian. This one set up by Devo and Bluey. Oh, it was a bit of a fake actually. Maestro had the clear, but he just pre-jumped Bluey's hit. Didn't get in the way of it at all. It's a little bit unfortunate. Which country does Boomer play for? He plays for the Moon, I believe. Any pro Norwegians? Yeah, Greasy is Norwegian. He's definitely the most well-known Norwegian player. There's also Sniper Kid, Torix. There's a couple of others as well. But they're the main ones. They have played in my stream. They got 4-0'd, I believe, by Denmark. Oh, that's who Denmark played. I was trying to remember earlier who Denmark played. It was Norway. They got 4-0'd. A much better start here for England. Got to defend against an open net. Unfortunately, nobody gets back in time. It was very important that Denmark did get a goal here. I don't know what on earth happened to the defense of England. This is a long time for the ball to just be sitting in the box with nobody there to contest it. 1-goal game, once again. And if I remember back to when England did play their, I believe their only international show match on my channel, that was when Doomsy was playing instead of Sebedam. But they're both very good players. And I do remember England, I think that they won the second game against Scotland, which is what we're seeing right now. They are in the lead, but will they be able to keep that up? And also, how are they going to transition into the latter games in the series? Sebedam going for the mind games. Very high level ones player is Sebedam. Currently 2 accounts in the top 10. What a save! Pondix just falls down in the way of that ball. It was a dangerous shot by England towards the net. Pressure for England. Oh, and a bit of a mix-up in defense. Pond and Maestro all over the place. Not what I like to see coming out from these guys. Oh, it was actually Pond trying to go for the clear, but he just slams right into Maestro. Pull shots him away from the ball. Denmark played France as well. Yeah, they beat France. Who else did they play for? They beat France, lost to Sweden, and beat Norway, I believe, is the games that we've seen Denmark play. Denmark have been one of the teams that have featured the most, but that's just because these guys play together so often that it's pretty easy to get them online simultaneously. And we might be seeing more of these international show matches. Definitely leave a like or a comment if you want to see that on YouTube. I can't believe that shot by Snasky didn't go in. It was a beautiful save. Sebedam's dribble so deadly as always. Oh, he's just scored it by himself. What a flick. Snasky left for dead on the goal line. Sebedam barely any boost, but he doesn't need it. Collects the corner one. Delayed flick right over the top of Snasky. And that just grazes the top of the crossbar, or the underside of the crossbar rather, as it enters the net. Delicious hat trick for Sebedam. He's found his 3rd goal of the game. 4-1 for England. This is a very comfortable game too. Very comfortable game too. Definitely leading away from that 4-0 that Snasky expected. We've not seen many of these Devo dribbles that we saw in the first game, which could be a testament to Denmark stepping up their defense more towards the midfield and less into their own half, because in this sort of position where you see Sebedam and Devo passing the ball out of defense, that's one of the solutions of tackling a team who are just playing multiple sweepers sitting back in their own half, is to either pass the ball out of defense. The other is, of course, to dribble. But what a shot, Pond, from the sky. Full team play coming out here from the Danes. That is just beautiful passing. Maestro to Snasky to Pond, who's high up above the net, slams it right back down underneath the crossbar. Delicious team play. That's what I like to see. They still got a lot of work to do this game though. England's defenses look pretty organized, and if they want to score more goals like that one, I'll be very impressed, because that was a full team passing goal. Johnny, do you have a girlfriend? No, I don't. I do not have a girlfriend. Why do you ask? This is what I want to know. And I think Maestro just ran out of boost, but it's going to work in their favor. Denmark have another goal right here. This very much looked like Maestro ran out of boost right here and just missed on the ball, but Devo was going for a flying block, missed it as a result of Maestro's miss. Kaifron, try to pronounce my name. So you just baited me into saying your name. Congratulations. Congratulations. Another side cheat by Maestro. He's cheating up very far. I'd be interested to see if he keeps doing that play. Obviously the side cheat so far into the opposition half is only successful or effective when your team wins the kickoff. This is awkward for Sebedam. He's managed to get in the way of it. Blue was necessary to follow up though. It was a great initial hit forward by Maestro right above the goalkeeper. So difficult to defend. The Snasky almost cut out in defense once again. He's been over-rotating quite a few times this game, has Snaski. He better be careful moving forwards, not to get stuck in the middle of the net or the middle of the box. Much easier to defend the goal side on, much like we saw from Maestro right there. Oh, and Snaski's just respawned. We got the whole Dane team right in the middle of the corner. In the middle of the corner, what am I saying? You guys know what I mean. We had the Snaski respawn, then Pond tried to come in for the power clear. And unfortunately, his entire team got stuck in the corner with him. Still only one goal in it. England did have a 3-goal lead, but they're back within one. It's a solid save by Sebit. I'm getting it nicely to the side of the net. Devo is doing the same now, off the back wall. And well played. Sebit, I'm just making his car as big as possible right here. Awkward to get the ball past. Oh, and Ponder just left the ball for Devo. He will recover it in time. England do not need a goal. They've got to be careful not to overextend here. They are quickly on the retreat. Devo is back in net, thankfully for them. And now Sebadam's coming deep. He's going to grind this. Oh, barely gets to the ground. 1-1 is the score after 2 games in what I believe will be a best of 5. We're definitely not going to have the 4-0 that Snaski predicted. Would I date Boomer if he was a girl? Absolutely. Why did I play with keyboard and mouse? Because it's more fun for me. Try using a monospace typeface for the low production overlay. Sebadam, where's my food? How do you do that? I don't even know what that is. Monospace typeface. I don't know what that means. I mean, we're good right now, so long as the... I'll Google it after, don't worry. So long as the, what do you call it? So long as the scores are the same, it's going to look fine. 1-1 is the same score. Oh, Devo with a hard kickoff win, down off the ceiling, saved by Pond. Necessary one at that. The kickoff by his teammate was not a good one. He just got dunked on pretty hard. Devo continues to win the ball in the midfield with speed. Bluey to Devo. These guys are linking up beautifully. That is a phenomenal pass infield by Bluey. Well played. He sees Devo's catch and raises him another one. Just lifts the ball off the wall for Devo in the middle. That would have been an easy clear for Denmark had Bluey not got round the ball and popped it off the wall right there. More boost grabbing in the face-off. Bluey's already in the air here. Somehow gets the ball into the middle again. Devo's not going to commit forward. He knew he was essentially in a 1v3. Should he miss that? And that was not a good play by Bluey, but fortunately, Snaski's shot was not on target. England are looking much better right now than the last time that we saw them play on stream, which was a long time ago. I'm not sure if... well, actually, Devo was very much considered one of the best players in the world, even when I had England on stream against Scotland. And Scotland might be the best national team. So, there is that to consider when we remember that England's only other international 3v3 performance was against Scotland in a 4-1 loss. We have to remember that Scotland are a very, very solid team. Stream not working. Well, if you can hear me, but you can't see the stream, I apologize. Twitch are having issues. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not on my end. You'll just have to bear with me. I'm sure that it won't be like this for too long. I certainly hope not. The best player, LFT. That's a tough one, actually. Excuse my yawning. I've had a long day of traveling today, so my apologies. I'm a bit tired, but I could not wait till tomorrow to stream. I've been missing streaming so much. I just had to do it. Can we just appreciate Carpet's beard for a second? Please, gonna keep out this ball off the goal line. More pressure coming in from Denmark. They're sitting quite far back, trying to intercept these clears, and there it is. Snaski beating Devo to the ball. Pond did just enough here to get the ball center, and it was Bluey actually in the middle, unable to face that ball. E-Bigs, thanks for the resub.
Characters in monospace fonts all have the same width, so you don't get spacing issues.
Okay. That is a good idea. I will definitely look into that. Thank you for letting me know, E-Bigs, and if anybody else mentioned that in chat. I appreciate that information.
Johnny, yes, Papa eating sugar, no Papa telling lies, no Papa open your mouth, ha ha ha.
I've got a feeling that some of those words got censored by the lady. She will change words into other words if they are rude words. That is not a good hit by Bluey. He's gonna get A nice setup actually for Pawn. This was misplay by Bluey, but well capitalized on by Pawn. Getting up very fast and just dumping the ball straight down into the middle for Nick B, aka Maestro. 2-1 lead, one misplay by Bluey is all it takes. It looks like we're in some Pawn default camera settings here. We're gonna get away from that as fast as we can. The glitch is back to haunt us yet again. Oh, and that was another open net chance for Maestro. Couple of chances going astray for Denmark. Need to be taking those chances. Although this game has been going pretty well for them. That's a huge misplay by Pond. He's just set up Bluey. Looks like he will recover in time to make up for his own misplay. Devo with the center ball. Pressure from England. A lot of boost steals coming in from the corners, so we're seeing a low boost Denmark right now. Seems like these rotations. Oh my god, what just happened? Two shots or two saves and another rebound shot in the space of a second. There's a lot of slow rotations coming out from England right now. People are getting stuck up in the opposition end for long periods of time, such as Devo at the moment. He's going to make a quick run down the middle though. Efficient route by Devo. He just missed or deliberately skipped all the boosts on the right side of the field so he could get back to net quicker. That's pretty much the opposite of what I was about to, or what I've been seeing beforehand. Sebadam missing the doink. He was trying to bounce that into the middle. Maestro's going to be careful. Just walking right into the dunk. Snasky taking his time. What happened to Twitch? Oh, they're just having issues right now. We just have to bear with that. And another open net Pond this time, capitalizing. I'm surprised to see the net so wide open for England. We're seeing Sebadam and Bluey both cheating up. They're expecting Devo to win that, but one of them should definitely be sitting back. Your first Johnny Boy stream, Egg Dude 14. Welcome to the stream, my man. Hope you enjoy your stay. This is an open net, but Nick B, aka Maestro, getting back in time to defend it. But we're seeing quite a lot of times this game England are slow in the rotation out. The third man is not confident moving forward because he does see that he is very much alone at the back. Pinch clear does work in England's favor, but they're still down by 2. They've not had many chances this game. Denmark are looking much more organized in defense. And one misplay by Bluey really did separate the teams in the middle of this game. The third goal rather for Denmark is more of a comfort thing. Obviously they did already have the lead. No words were censored. Oh, it's a very lame kids song that you stumbled upon. No way. I was like, why are these lyrics so strange? They must be censored by the text-to-speech lady, because if somebody says a rude word in text-to-speech, it will get censored. This time Maestro does pre-jump Devo's dribble. Devo's dribbles. He's gonna have to vary up what he's doing, or else he will continue to be read by the Denmark lineup. That's a pretty open net right there. Sebadam finds the corner. Well played by Sebadam. He gets the flying dunk, and then he comes off the wall. Bluey again, nearly ruining Sebadam's shot. Very important that Sebadam found the corner right there. He's given England a fighting chance here. They were almost down and out, but Sebadam, with the glimmer of hope, he's been scoring a lot of goals this series, has Sebadam. A good showing for him in his first performance for England. They're going to need to do more than this, though, and Sebadam misses his aerial. He can only do so much, can little Sebastian. That's going to be 2-1 Denmark. Moving into the next game. Yeah, the spacing on this the spacing on this text is very, very bad for sure. But I'll do it like this. Whenever there's a 1, I'll just I'll leave a space. 2-1 Denmark. Best player LFT. I don't know, that's too hard. Too hard. I don't know all the people who are LFT. I'd have to see a list. But yeah, I think JNaps is looking for a team in NA, so he's probably one of the best. I think Darkfire's looking for a team. He's very good. In EU, I think Bluey is looking for a team. Well, he's publicly looking for a team. I don't know if he's like joined a team behind the scenes or not. That's the thing with a lot of these LFT players is some of them have plans, but they're just not announced yet, or they're trying things out. And Bluey's, I think LFT. Not 100% sure. As well played Snasky, forcing the jump by Sebadam right there. It kind of made Sebadam hit the ball straight down in a way that he didn't want to. Hopefully he's clearing out the net as Devo's trying to pass it to him. Again, Sebadam, the last man back, very, very tentative to move forward because he sees both of his teammates in front of him for such a long time. Oh, Devo misreads the bounce on the curve. England with Cucks instead of Bluey still lost to Scotland on Mystic Stream. Yeah, Scotland are very, very good. Marquee, Mystic, and Scrub are an excellent team. Couple of defensive misplays, Pond and Snasky both whiffing on that well clear. Goes unpunished though. Bit of a traffic jam at England's end. They need to try and spread themselves out more. More demos coming in. Pond this time has left the net wide open. Oh, bar down by Snasky. Well played by Pond to clear out the net. He just comes right in Sebadam's blind spot. Kaboom. Snasky with the air roll shot, keeping it low by turning his card to the side before flipping into it. Means that the front end of his card does not lean down as he front flips and knock the ball higher. Definitely a move that I would recommend all of you guys to try if you are struggling to keep your shots from the side of the field or from the the side of the net low. Just try air rolling sideways before front flipping. Definitely a good idea for keeping the ball low. Pond with the open net. He's going to do an air roll shot himself. He says, Snasky, whatever you can do, I can do better. 2-0 Denmark, and if this is going to finish off as a best of 5, we will see a GG coming in. Devo did not expect that pace to come out into the bottom right corner. Plenty of time on the clock for England to come back, but they have got a lot of work to do. That's not just the momentum from this game, but momentum carrying on from the previous game as well. And England are just not finding any passes right now. We've had Devo dribbling quite a lot, but apart from that, the possession maintenance has not been very good for England at all. And Pond again with the interception. Bar denies him. We're just following Devo right now to see what he's going to do to try and get back into the game. He's trying to catch Denmark out by coming in from the blind spot. Nearly works. But Denmark are just passing the ball so well. Look at them all finding each other with every touch. Bluey comes in for a flying block. But every time that they try and clear the ball, it seems like Snasky, Pond, and Maestro are always there. That was another very close chance for Denmark. And England are just panicking right now. Barely able to get the ball clear. As we approach the second half of the game. Everybody up for England. Absolute chaos right now is ensuing. They're all on low boost. Devo's trying to relieve the pressure, just getting rid of the ball. Smart play by Maestro. He just rounded the boost in his own corner on purpose because he knows it's likely that one of his teammates is going to be the next person to drive past that location, like we just saw Snasky do. Well, we didn't see him, but we can infer that he did. So really, really nice play by Maestro, leaving the boost at the back corner for one of his teammates to use at a later time. Because of course they do have a 10-second respawn. And Pond with another flying save. He's been making a lot of blocks this game and this series. And it seems like all of these touches, these extra touches that Bluey and Devo like to get, are not having the same success that they did in the one game that England were able to win. Denmark are sitting much further back, just waiting for these touches to come in and then moving forward for the interception once they know that England are finished touching the ball. And nice, Snasky always able to find a teammate with his clears. Maestro wasn't able to follow up. Oh, and Maestro uncharacteristically missing on the wall clear. I feel like a side flip would have done it there. And again, I'll just reiterate, apologies for anybody who cannot watch this stream because Twitch are having issues. If you can't hear me and you can't see, then yeah, there's nothing I can do about that issue. Just bear with me, and if the stream just stays like this all day today, fear not, there will be lots more streams coming pretty soon. I'm going to be streaming a lot in January because I didn't stream that much in December. I knew I wouldn't be streaming much in December, but January is going to be a good month for streaming. So plenty to look forward to in that regard. Meanwhile, England are very much struggling to get anything going in the way of attack. Finally a pass from Sebadam to Bluey, but Bluey not able to knock it center. Maestro just observes what's happening in front of him, waits till the perfect moment to move forward, and the ball is just stuck in the corner. This is absolutely fine if you're a Denmark fan. They're more than happy to leave this ball in their own corner. They don't feel threatened at all. England are struggling to get any meaningful pressure going. And finally, the ball starting to take members of Denmark out of the game. But again, Sebadam just not a meaningful touch as he knocks it forward. Now Maestro on the dribble. And a decent center ball. He's trying to get as much venom on that one as possible. Maybe even looking to take it off the ceiling, but the height just wasn't there on this occasion. Oh, Pond with another shot. 10 seconds. England very much need a goal right now or never. And Devo's going for demos. He finds one, but the shot's not in the net. Sebadam missing very far wide. Devo's gonna dump a double swear word and a nice shot in the chat just to rub it in. And that might be GG's. We'll see if these guys are going to play another game. I'm not 100% sure what their plans are. We'll see if people are readying up. But 3-1 is going to be a tough score for England to come back from if we do see more games. Who is that? Towumbo, dude, welcome back. 6 months in a row. Enjoy the new badge next to your name. We might have Bluey changing car here. I think he is. Let me just kick him. If you want to reinvite somebody to the same lobby, you just kick them and reinvite them, and then they get a prompt to join the lobby again. Best of 7, alright. Well, we always do best of 7 for international show matches if everybody is available. So we will do a best of 7 here if all of the players are available. So Sebadam, say Snasky. Snasky calling Sebadam out on not readying up. He is going to ready up. We will see more games, at least one more game. With the way things are going, it is not looking very good for England. Snasky saying one game and it's done. I mean, if they win, for sure, but if they lose, they need to play another, because you can't just go from winning 3-1, play one more game, lose it, and then say, okay, we're done, 3-2 it is. You can't just chicken out at that point. Bluey is all over the place right now. This is not very good by him. He's trying desperately to get involved with any means possible, but he is absolutely struggling to do so. We'll see if he can calm himself down, find some more reliable hits on the ball. Devo will beat Snasky to that as he starts on the wall. Snasky tries flying up, which is of course slower. And Meister's just going to cut straight across the field right there. So that is well played by Snasky not to move in for the same ball. Oh, Devo nearly with an own goal. It's actually just going to be a setup for Maestro. Good save. Sebadam to the back post. Gets the clear. Oh snap, you can see things. Yeah, you'll probably be able to see things every now and then, because Twitch are having issues. It might be coming on, the stream might be coming on and off. I'm just gonna, you know, imagine that it's fine, because there's nothing I can do about it anyway. And oh, nearly a forced own goal. That was well played by Bluey. He's trying to force Maestro into own goaling right there by hitting the ball right in front of his dodge. Barely didn't work though. And that is a shot from the blind spot. Devo to the top corner. You see it from Maestro's POV. There's no way that he can see this coming unless he swivels the camera, because that pass Bluey right across the net. Devo fires it back across in the opposite direction. Beautiful finish by Devo. Power shot to the top corner. Using that V formation. Coming quickly back in from his exit rotation after realizing that an opportunity was present. Another infield pass, but this one will be spotted. And very, very deep positioning by Bluey, nearly taking himself out of the game. And Devo in the dribble again. He's looking for more dribbles out of defense. It's working so well, taking multiple players out of the game.
Wow, we got something special going on. LMAOLOLOL.
Doof Bumbler, thanks for the 2 months, dude. I appreciate the continued support, man. We definitely got something going here. There's no doubt. But do England have something going? Because it certainly looks like it. Bluey with the fake. Intentional or not, it nearly did something, I'm sure. Sebadam with the side flip, and Bluey's getting bullied. Oh, he recovers for this save. Bluey was getting bumped right there by Snasky. That would have been hilarious to watch a replay of. I didn't want to change the camera because we had a pretty good view from Devo's eyes. Bluey just getting rammed up the wall. Oh, the mind games this time. Pond will absolutely bean Bluey in defense. Oh, that's pretty savage. The poor youngster just goes clean over the ball. Pondix with the mind game right underneath. Hey, Cairo, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Could you use that sub anywhere, but you used it right here. I appreciate that, dude. Welcome to the channel. That is, like I always say, my favorite mind game. Just carry it right underneath them. It works much better at high rating when people are trying to predict a flick and they jump up before the throw even happens, then you just drive right underneath. It's something that will never work at low rating because people just ignore you and go for the ball. And you're like, man, why is this mind game never working? It's probably because people don't even know that that's a possibility. They've never seen a flick before. Well played. Sebadam with the save at the near post. England are hanging in here. Despite the best efforts of Denmark to ruin their chances. Devo with the knock on, and that's a goal! Beautifully done. Bluey with the setup this time. What a screamer by Devo. This didn't leave him with much angle to redirect, but he just doinks it right above Pond. That is just beautiful to watch. He hardly needed to change the angle at all. He just skied it right over the goalkeeper. What a touch. There was very, very little room for error right there, and Devo finds the 1 pixel that would put that ball over the goalkeeper. Absolute boomer as well. Well played by Devo. England are looking much better right now. They've got to hang on for 2 minutes. I'd much rather see them going for some pressure plays, though their defense has not been their strong point in this series. Giving away the ball a lot when they're trying to clear it in defense are England. And more bumps coming in. Blue with a solid 50-50 over the goal line, but Sebedam soft clears it. Devo will be there in time. And he's off the ceiling, is Devo. There's no way he's going to get this. Not this time. But the ball has actually made it into the center, and Bluey forces a 50-50 save out of Snaski. Pond on the dribble again. He's overhit this touch, though. He's going to try and block Devo's clear to some degree of success. Maestro's waiting in the middle, a little bit more further forward in the box than we're used to seeing from him. And Bluey's panicking again in defense. And now Devo on the dribble. He's been having a lot of success, and he continues to have success every time Devo gets the ball on the deck in this lobby. He's able to take multiple players out of the game. Looking so dangerous, but there's the passing play. Give them an inch, they'll take a mile. That's the equalizer for Denmark once again. Sebedam tries a dribble play of his own, gets dunked on. And Snaski first on the scene. Beautiful pass by Pond. He saw his teammate downfield, fired it in his direction rather than the direction of the goal. Selfless play coming out from the Danes for the equalizer. And another solid aerial 50-50, double 50-50 win for Pond. That's going to bounce very, very favorably as well. But oh, Maestro comes in and takes away Snaski's shot. Misplay by Maestro, for sure. Pond is going to be so careful. Devo is lurking here. Bluey is so capable off the wall. You've got to think he's going to do something here. But Sebedam has got caught upfield. He's been forced into a miss by Pond. Everybody's frantically turning on and off ball cam, trying to keep track of all the players who are scattered throughout the pitch right now. This is very much a spread out game at the moment. As Maestro takes it back down to the ground. Dunk by Bluey. Over the top of the Batmobile of Pondex. Pondex missed the boost steal though. That's very important. Bluey's able to get up now. 10 seconds left. Maestro, good catch. Able to take that up the wall. He's waiting for the challenge. Doesn't even need to do anything. He sees that the pre-jump is not going to be on target for an interception. Oh, Maestro didn't think that Devo was going to miss this. And Devo just trying to get the ball on the ground right now. Expecting overtime is a better option than trying to keep the ball up in his own corner. So first overtime of the series. England need a win here, but it's not going to happen. Maestro immediately off the back of Snaski's pass. GG's. Denmark, too good on the day. Sebedam's got to take the blame there. Soft clear, gets intercepted. Snaski to Maestro. Unmissable from close range. And there it is. The GG's are coming in. 4-1 in favor of Denmark. England dropped their second international show match with the exact same score as they did against Scotland. And I think that they won game 2 in both series. So a bit of a strange pattern coming in for England, that they keep dropping the exact same show match score. Devo wants to play for Africa. Not the greatest showing for England. A lot of possession giveaways in defense. But Denmark just far too good at passing in the midfield. Unmatched in that regard in the last few games. Again, apologies for all of the lag that people are having. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just Twitch are having issues. I hope that you didn't have too bad a live stream experience. And fear not, there will be more streams in January. Lots more streams in January. Let me just see if I missed any subs. I did miss one. West Dom, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel, dude. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate the support. But I think that since Twitch are having issues, I am going to stop streaming for now because Twitch are lagging. So I'll probably just stream when Twitch aren't lagging.